Okay, good evening everyone. I'm very excited to be here and have the opportunity to speak to you, as today is a very, very important event for our club. And to be honest, I think it's one of the most important speeches that I've ever made for this club, because it really marks a big milestone for our club's success and development for the 3 years of our tenure. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. Is this better? Thank you. Okay. So let me start by highlighting a few milestones of our club. First of all, this year is the first year that we have been able to achieve 8 out of the 9 possible Distinguished Club Program goals. And I'm sure that Steve will be very happy with that. Thank you. And secondly, this year marks the year that we got the biggest number of member base ever in the first 3 years. So that's another important milestone. And finally, this is the first year that we have been doing a lot of important events, such as organizing a speech contest, such as organizing events like today's anniversary dinner. So without a very good team and without a very good member base, we will never be able to achieve this. So I think we all deserve a big round of applause. So, as I said, the success of our club does not come from myself or not from King, but it's an effort from our team. And in particular, there are a few people that I would like to address today and say thank to them with this special occasion, because without their contribution, I would not be able to be standing here and giving this important speech to you. So let me start by saying thanks to our co-founder, Terrence. So, oh, thank you. So, as a matter of fact, Terrence and I are the remaining only 2 members as a charter member of our club. You may think it's very funny, but this is the reality, because in the past 3 years, we have experienced a lot of ups and downs. And without Terrence's support, there will be no opportunity for me to single-handedly revitalize the club. That's what we have done in the past 3 years. I mean, after a year of member turnover, we were able to revitalize by repositioning our club, by expanding our potential member base from the MBA crowd to the wider USD community and further to the friends among us. And with that strong bonding, we are able to grow our club from basically 2 of us to until the people you see today. So I think that's a tremendous achievement that I got support from Terrence. Thank you very much. So secondly, I would like to say thanks to our past president, Jeff. Jeff's right there. Thank you. So Jeff may not be the most vocal leader that I've met throughout my career, my Toastmaster journey, but his contribution is very important behind the stage. He does a lot of important things for us. Initiating the club newsletter, writing up the meeting recaps every time after our meeting, retiming our websites. All these small things that we may not realize actually contribute tremendously to our club's success in terms of promoting our club and also adding value to our club members. His contribution is definitely not forgotten by at least me, and also shouldn't be forgotten by all of you. So let's say thanks to Jeff. Thank you. And finally, I would like to say thanks to our current president, King. King as a profession is actually a trainer in MTR. So what he does every day is to speak in front of people. So as a matter of fact, he is already a very polished speaker. But what impresses me is that King never satisfied with himself. And he always wants to make sure that he can improve. Not only as a speaker, but also as a leader. And that's why he is now taking up a leadership position in our club as a president. And under his leadership, we can see that at Affidence, we have improved a lot and we have reached a lot of milestones this year. So with that, I also would like to say thanks to King. And don't forget that King is actually the first ever award winner in our club at the division level contest. So that is also another tremendous milestone for our club. Excellent achievement, King. So, last but not least, I would like to say thanks to all of the members in our club and also all the Toastmasters leader that has shown contribution and support to us throughout these 2 years. And all of you has truly helped us to make our club remarkable. And let me end by a quote by President Obama. What he says is, today is not, the best is yet to come. So I wish the club to be even more successful in the future and coming years. Thank you very much.
I'm so emotional.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for that inspirational and motivational spirit, marking our milestone so that we young members know a lot more about our club and the importance that a lot of you we don't know about have contributed. Our division governor now, Derek, may I request you to please share your aspirations for your club and of course, as you wish, some experiences you've had. Thank you so much.
Okay, Charles has already shared with you some of the major people in the club. Okay, let me share with you some of the major events in this club, okay? Around 3 years ago, one day, the area governor, Ivy Jern, called me up and she asked, Derek, can you help a club called HKUST Alumni to find a speaker, a evaluator, and a general evaluator for a meeting? Okay, I tell her, okay, I can find some people to help them. Then I attend the meeting. Guess what? I got 3 persons, a speaker, a general evaluator, and an evaluator, and together with Ivy, and all together in a big room, there are only 10 members, 10 people, including the 4 that I brought in. That's one meeting in 3 years ago. And last year, in the speechcraft that Charles and me organized it together, and we have around 40 people, right, Charles? Yes, 40 people in the meeting. It's a great performance, right? And in this year, and that year, HKUST alumni have recruited 18, right? 18 new members in that particular speechcraft. I think it's a big turnover. Within 2 years' time, your club has been built from a small one in a big room, become a big club in a small room. And now today you have so many people attending the 3rd anniversary. I'm sure it's also one of the biggest days in the history of HKUST MBA alumni. I'm sure we all witnessed a big event of the club, and most importantly, there's one person Charles has not mentioned, but I have to mention for him. It's Charles. He did a big job for this club. Let's give him a round of applause. And I saw so many trophies on the table, and guess what? Charles has chosen me to do this for all the awardee today, and it's all because of him. Yes, and I wish the club have many, many beautiful anniversaries to come, and more people will enjoy the Toastmasters with HKUST alumni. Best of you.
It's anniversary celebration is all about love, right? And this is of course brotherly love, so please don't think anything about it. And so I will not stop the digestive revolution which has just started in your stomachs. So please continue with the main course and the dessert while we will organize a lucky draw for you. Thank you so much. Please.